So excited to be back in person this year. We missed seeing all the lovely faces at the lunch last year. Really quickly, I'm Robin Burton. I'm Executive Director of the Education Foundation. I see a lot of familiar faces in here. I'm excited to be here with you guys today. I did want to very quickly, a couple of housekeeping things. When they are reading for all of our award recipients, if the recipient would like to come to the front and get your certificate, we would also like the administrator to come down around and get the picture as well. So both of y'all can come up at the same time for pictures. I do want to say thank you to Lori Smith with Clarksville Fencing for being the presenting sponsor. Our top winner will go home with a $500 Visa gift card today. Thankful to Clarksville Fencing. Also on your table, you'll see all our other sponsors. These are the overall foundation sponsors that allow us to do programs like this. So I would like to ask Lori to come up and just say a few words real quick.
I'm thrilled to be here, and I am, as owner of Clarksville Fencing, we've been in business for 47 years, and we've partnered with the school system nearly that long, formerly as the Partner in Education and the Education Foundation. When this opportunity started several years ago, we jumped at the opportunity to be a sponsor of this program. You guys choose to work in education, which means that the majority of the time, people are talking about the educators in the building and the classroom working directly with students and the work that they do. And I don't discount that at all, but none of those educators would have the opportunity to work with those kids if it weren't for the outstanding work that you do every day. And so we thank you very much. I know as a parent, I have probably worn out some front office people with my calls and questions, and but yeah, you're very valuable, and the activity that happens in the classroom would never happen if it weren't for your work. So thank you.
Lori, we appreciate your sponsorship. You are right, it is loud. We appreciate your sponsorship. And Lori stole all my lines, you know, she just did. But I wanted to share, being a former building leader as a principal, I wanted to share that the work that you do every single day is so very important. I remember that work when I was a building principal, and I know how invaluable the people that are sitting right here in this room, I know how invaluable you are, and I so appreciate everything that you do. And so it was an honor to come today for this luncheon, so that I could verbally say to you how much I appreciate your work. And I know that we're at the end of the year, and as I was told by someone when I was doing school visits, Dr. Huff, we only have like 10 days left. I was like, really? Like, yeah, 2 Mondays. I was like, wow. But what you do is incredible, and it can't be anything other than your commitment, your passion, your dedication, your devotion to CMCSS, and thank you so much. I'd like to invite to the podium at this moment Patty Pulaski, Melissa Isaac, and Anthony Johnson.
All right. I'm going to start with reading the names, and as Robin said, just to come on up to the front. So Barker's Mill Elementary, Nathalie Rosario. For 14 years, Miss Nathalie Rosario has offered positive affirmations, encouraging words, and a supportive presence to the Barker's Mill community. She shows up every day with a positive attitude and truly wants to help the students and teachers. It is heartwarming to watch her interact with children and adults. If a student has a bad day, she offers a kind word, a hug, and attempts to turn their day around. Not only does she create beautiful motivational displays for the school, but she has donated her own time and money to support our students in need. Barksdale Elementary, Miranda Chadwick. For several years, Miss Miranda Chadwick has been an integral part of the Barksdale family. She maintains a positive and loving attitude in all situations. She has helped in many areas outside of the cafeteria and is always willing to help out. Miss Mandy has supported our students through generosity, kindness, and patience. She maintains a safe but fun environment for our lunchroom. We appreciate her support in decorating for events like Back to School Night. She regularly assists with taking photographs for the yearbook too. Outside of school, Miss Mandy is active in her church and regularly volunteers in the community. Burt Elementary, Leanne Gullett. Miss Leanne Gullett is the backbone of our building. She knows every answer to almost every question. After 42 years, Burt Elementary staff consider her the mama of our building. Her generous spirit, the time and attention she spends on her job, and the care she gives to new employees are invaluable. She communicates daily, making sure teachers and staff have everything they need to be effective in the classroom. The themed potluck she coordinates and the weekly trivia questions, complete with prizes, add to the positive culture for our building. We are so thankful for Ms. Gullett. Burns Darden Elementary, Carrie Aguilar. As an educational assistant, Ms. Aguilar eagerly completes responsibilities in the school and classrooms. Ms. Aguilar is an RTI interventionist and works diligently with our students, making an intentional connection to support them throughout the day. Ms. Aguilar has jumped in when necessary, also assisting as a cafeteria monitor. She is a role model for students and peers alike. She is dependable, reliable, and has unmatched energy in supporting the students at Burns Darden Elementary. Carmel Elementary, Bree Cron. Ms. Cron is a dedicated member of our Carmel family. She provides consistency for our students by filling in as a substitute, covering classrooms for IEP and 504 meetings, assisting in the cafeteria, and providing academic support. Ms. Cron is a constant ray of positivity in our building. She is always willing to step in and step up wherever a need arises with a smile on her face. You will often find Ms. Cron talking with teachers about ways to help a student, teaching a small group, talking with students, helping with the culinary club, and serving on our school leadership team. Ms. Cron is completing coursework to become a certified teacher, and we are so proud of her efforts. Central Services Gracie Human Resources, Patty Fish. Patty Fish exemplifies what it means to be a defining difference, not only for human resources, but the entire district. Each day, Patty sets out to learn how to do her job better, help people, and improve inside and out. In everything that Patty accomplishes, she has a mind and heart for the people she serves. She tirelessly seeks to find ways to help others and lessen our work's burden. She takes charge to provide excellent first-rate customer service very seriously and treats everyone she interacts with respectfully. She is always and without fail kind, respectful, and committed to helping. Central Services South, Brian Hampton. Brian Hampton is the man with the plan. As a professional learning management system technician, he is the backbone of plan, the management system for professional learning activities. Brian's support goes above and beyond. He is also the influential voice behind the development of the PL Surge podcast, where he also serves as the co-host. He spent many nights and weekends invested in learning about the podcast experience to provide the best quality for CMCSS. Brian is always calm, welcoming, and supportive. When mentioning his name, often the first response from people is usually, "He is so helpful." Clarksville High, Lauren Fry. Miss Lauren Fry goes above and beyond every day for Clarksville High. She is always willing to help, from laptop distribution to supporting athletic teams. Her positivity encourages those around her. She wants CHS to be a place where all employees can be proud. Even if she is busy, she always takes the time to help out. As the accounting technician, her attention to detail and creativity have allowed our teachers, clubs, and organizations to have better inventory systems, stretch their budgets, and save money. Clarksville High is a better place because of Lauren Fry. Cumberland Heights Elementary School, Terry Adams. Mr. Terry Adams has been the lead custodian at Cumberland Heights for 13 years. He demonstrates a defining difference in the lives of our students through his positive attitude. Mr. Terry is a genuine person who shows care and concern for students, always ready to offer a kind word. He is the type of person to address a challenge with a solution. Mr. Terry is a great role model because he exemplifies hard work and leadership and is always willing to go above and beyond for everyone in the building. East Montgomery Elementary School, Rhonda Nell. Nurse Rhonda Nell is always there to help East Montgomery Elementary School students. She cares for our ill or injured students and comforts and assures them. She has a beautiful rapport with parents and regularly communicates with her families. Nurse Rhonda goes above and beyond to promote a healthy environment for our school. She often volunteers to take food to those who are ill or have had surgery and is very active in her church. She is a motivator and source of encouragement for everyone around her. Glen Ellen Elementary, Ken Callender. Mr. Ken radiates positivity throughout the school to all staff and students. His willingness to help in all areas is evident. He is regularly contributing to fostering positive relationships with students. He is dedicated and actively involved in the mission of Glen Ellen Elementary. Glen Ellen is a better place because of Mr. Ken. He cares deeply for his job and is eager to be a role model for the student that is part of the project search. He is a servant leader and always willing to help wherever needed. Hazelwood Elementary, Brian Trenka. Brian Trenka is a retired service member and brings much leadership experience into his daily routines at Hazelwood. He is an exceptional leader who focuses on coaching his team to perform to their best ability through organization and positive feedback. He routinely looks for opportunities to improve by making necessary changes to become more efficient. Brian instituted the Bling trash can that recognizes students for keeping their classroom clean. A little bit more, Brian. The bling was exciting. Students are excited to be chosen as stewards of the Bling trash can for a week. Hazelwood is honored to select Brian as a classified employee of the year. CMCSS K-12 virtual, Misty Koontz. Ms. Koontz has supported thousands of students, families, and teachers for nearly 2 years as they've learned the new virtual instruction model at CMCSS K-12 virtual school. Through the virtual support role, Ms. Koontz has provided students with live support, allowing students and families to mitigate technical issues and prevent missed instruction. Ms. Koontz transitioned to the attendance secretary position recently. Her innovation and precision continue to be an asset in this position, developing new methods to and organizational practices. Ms. Koontz is an asset to CMCSS K-12 virtual school. Kenwood Elementary, Liza Hutchins. Ms. Liza Hutchins is the English language educational assistant at Kenwood Elementary. She is always willing to help communicate with parents and families in Spanish, whether at conferences, IEP meetings, written notes, phone calls, or other times. She is always looking to help students have the best school experience possible. Ms. Hutchins is dedicated to her students, always looking for professional development opportunities to practice in SPED and EL. She is positive, energetic, and helpful to everyone she meets. Students, parents, administrators, teachers, staff, everyone adores Ms. Hutchins. We appreciate that she is always looking for ways to make her school better. Kenwood High School, Lakeisha Fields. Ms. Lakeisha Fields is the epitome of a dedicated, goal-driven, and hardworking employee. Her relationships with students, administrators, faculty, and staff are admirable, comical, and inspirational. She is always willing to volunteer at athletic events and builds true relationships with our students, holding them accountable for their credit recovery. Ms. Fields is the reason each school day runs so smoothly. We are eternally grateful for the work that Ms. Fields has put in at Knight Nation, and we are incredibly proud of her. She is truly an asset to the Kenwood High School community. Kenwood Middle School, Demetrius Wynn. Mr. Wynn is a fantastic educational assistant and teacher resident. His peers say he is never without a smile and builds strong relationships with students while holding them accountable for their choices. Mr. Wynn always goes above and beyond and has a positive attitude no matter what comes his way. He has excellent motivational skills and uses them with students, parents, and colleagues. Mr. Wynn is a huge asset to Kenwood Middle School students, parents, faculty, and community. Thank you, Mr. Wynn, for always representing the castle with positivity, faithful, extra mile follow-through, and integrity.
Nick Nieves. Mr. Nick Nieves is Liberty Elementary's ELL educational assistant, but he is so much more. Mr. Nick makes every person at Liberty Elementary School feel special and instills in them the belief that they matter. We are all the better for knowing him. He regularly demonstrates a strong work ethic, a positive spirit, a kind heart, flexibility, and a dedication to our students and families that is impressive and heartwarming. From the moment he arrives at school until the time he leaves, his exuberant greetings, Sincere conversations and bright smile fill our halls and classrooms. He attends family events after his regular school day ends, always building relationships with parents in their native language. We are grateful for his encouraging growth mindset. Melanie Bridger, Minglewood Elementary. Miss Melanie is one of the hardest working employees you'll ever meet. She approaches every situation with a positive attitude and a solution. Can't is not in her vocabulary. She is a true advocate for Minglewood. Our school, but especially Miss Melanie, suffered the loss of a coworker this year, and she continued to focus on our staff and students even when the grief was overwhelming. She did this because she knew that is what Miss Karen would have wanted. We are so blessed to have Miss Melanie as a mighty yoke. Bethany Meadows, Montgomery Central Elementary. Bethany Meadows is our go-to person for creative ideas for student and staff incentives at Montgomery Central Elementary. She always has a positive attitude, greets staff and students with a warm smile daily, and is always pleasant. As the school's accounting technician, her precision and attention to detail are essential. She always goes above and beyond to make parents and staff feel appreciated. Miss Bethany assists our PTA with organizing special events, the Fall Festival, and staff potluck dinners. She is a wonderful baker. Lee Weaver, Montgomery Central High. Lee Weaver has served Montgomery Central High School for 13 years. During this time, she has demonstrated her eagerness to learn and willingness to fill any need that arises. She is continually a supporter of teachers by providing resources. She is a valued member of the testing team. She has consistently positive interactions with students in the recycling club or as a substitute in the classroom. Her vast knowledge allows her to cover virtually any office meeting. The faculty and staff of our school selected Ms. Weaver because they realize the difference she makes every day. Mr. Mark Robinson of Montgomery Central Middle School. Mr. Mark Robinson is Montgomery Central Middle School's Classified Employee of the Year because of his outstanding service to the students and staff each and every day. Mr. Mark teaches by example how to take pride in your work and how to be responsible. He takes advantage of every interaction with students to mentor them. He is respected and loved by the students of Montgomery Central Middle School, and especially the student custodial crew. Teachers and staff at Montgomery Central Middle School know he is the one to call when they need anything. He makes it a point to know every staff member and to make sure their needs are met each and every day. Ashley Peters, Moore Magna Elementary. The Blue Jay family could not ask for a better representative than Ashley Peters as the Classified Employee of the Year. Ashley brings such a joy to the students and faculty at Moore. You can always count on Ashley to make you smile or laugh on any day, even the days that seem to be the most challenging. Ashley currently serves as a special educational assistant to our younger students. She is dedicated to the growth of our precious students. She displays patience and kindness while setting high expectations for all. Thank you, Ashley, for all that you do. Sarah Garcia, New Providence Middle School. Sarah Garcia has been an educational assistant for 6 years, but assistant does not even begin to describe her abilities. She is a co-teacher, mentor, partner, and sometimes even superhero. She has worked with some of the most challenging students in the district, and each day she does so with a smile and a contagious sense of optimism. Sarah is always up for any challenge and has been asked often to help in different places. Her reply is always a smile and, of course, what do you need me to do? Sarah makes everyone around her a better professional every day. We cannot think of anyone else more deserving of this award. Congratulations, Sarah. Norman Smith Elementary School, Anita Place. Miss Anita Place has been at Norman Smith Elementary for 24 years. She is always flexible to do any job that is needed. She is vital to our classrooms, covers classes, ensures instruction continues, and supports students through high-dosage tutoring. Miss Anita goes above and beyond to build relationships with students and check in on them throughout the day to make sure they are on track. Miss Anita constantly seeks ways to support teachers in the classroom in any way possible. She is an effective leader in the building who works to support new assistants that join the Norman Smith family. Northeast Elementary, Alicia Covington. Miss Covington is our first eagle. She is the person to welcome everyone into Northeast Elementary School each day. Our parents turn to her with their concerns and she advocates with them. Miss Covington always puts parents and children first. Students know she will listen, provide assurance, and give approval. She can solve problems with organization, experience, and a laugh, which helps everyone to get through the day. Miss Covington is a safe place to go at Northeast Elementary. Northeast High, Ms. Diane Taylor. Ms. Taylor is an asset to Northeast High, not just because she keeps the main office operating effectively and efficiently, it is because of the relationships she builds. Students think of her as their school mother, always wanting to talk and receive guidance from her. She provides a safe place for many students and parents who have developed professional relationships with her through the years. She challenges herself to strive for perfection daily, always open to feedback. Sometimes we don't know how she manages to have every class covered each day. She's a miracle. Ms. Taylor, always remember to show your talents. Northeast Middle, Clemmy-Stein Goodman. Ms. Goodman understands service. After serving in the United States Army for 22 years, she has been with the district for nearly 20 years. At Northeast Middle, Ms. Goodman willfully serves in several different capacities. Her positive attitude, intentional focus, and commitment to meaningful relationships with students and staff make her so much more than an educational assistant. Students respect Ms. Goodman. They value her consistent but fair, tough love approach, and they know she cares for them. This is especially evident in the positive, meaningful relationships she has with some of our most behaviorally challenged students. Ms. Goodman is irreplaceable, and we're so grateful and privileged to have her as an equal. Northwest High, Rinaldo Pena. Mr. Pena never refuses a challenge. Over the last 2 school years, Mr. Pena has been the Algebra 1 teacher, the Culinary Arts teacher, a World History and Government teacher, and is now filling a special education vacancy for Northwest High. Every time the need changes, his response is always, whatever you need for the students, and he jumps in with 2 feet. He actively engages in collaboration and planning sessions to ensure the smoothest transition for students, to make sure the level of instruction they receive is not lowered. His level of investment in our school and community is what makes him a difference maker. Tara Golich, Oakland Elementary. Nurse Tara provides exceptional services, care, and support to students, parents, and employees. She is empathetic and motivates others to be their best selves. Tara became foundational to Oakland the last 2 years. She is a lifeline of knowledge that helps our community. Her demeanor never wavers from a kind, understanding, calm, and supportive person. This was an additional blessing as it brought ease and peace to so many others during such stressful times. Tara doesn't expect a lot of thank yous, and she is not one to ever draw attention to herself. She is a rock star that flies under the radar, but deserves a great life placed on her value for herself. Alyssa Dice, On-Site Health Clinic. Alyssa is never afraid to take a leadership role, ask a question, observe a need, and step in to provide support. If there is a process that can be improved, she'll find it. When there are emotional challenges with patients, she can de-escalate a situation with style and grace. Her encouragement is consistent, and she always has positive words for her coworkers. Patients and staff call her Sweet Alyssa because of her radiating and infectious personality. Although she is quiet by nature, she is a true blast of sunshine to every person that is privileged to interact with her. Donna Mahoney, Operations, Building and Maintenance. During Donna's 22-year career, she has promoted and supported. She has supported and promoted her department and the district by applying her strong work ethic, technical abilities, and trade skills to enhance her team's ability to provide a structurally sound learning and working environment that is secure, maintained, and healthy for our students and staff. The building maintenance department would not be where it is today without the enthusiasm and dedication of Donna Mahoney. And I know Shane is out there dealing with the situations and power loss at Rossview, but Shane will make his way in. Child nutrition, Janice Pate from Operations. Janice Pate is an excellent role model for both students and staff. For the past 23 years, she has provided outstanding service to our students through child nutrition. Ms. Pate shows care and concern for students and always encourages them to make positive choices. She is an inspiration and a wonderful example of a team member. During the height of the pandemic, Ms. Janice was the first cafeteria employee to volunteer and transition between schools to orchestrate curbside meals for families. Her attendance, hard work, and dedication promote success for her team and provide great examples for others to follow.
Operations, Student Transportation, Dorothy Hall. Hopefully we can get Ron in here. In her 40 years of service as a bus aide, she has consistently been the perfect example of dedication, hard work, and loyalty to the district. She not only assists those within the school system, but reaches out to assist anyone in the community who needs help. She's a very selfless person who lives to care for and bless others. She's a humble yet strong woman of faith who does not boast of her actions, but her actions on the job and in the community speak louder than words ever could. From Pisgah Elementary, we have Tia Kutch. She cannot be here with us today. Tia is a special education assistant at Pisgah Elementary. There are not enough words to express her value to the students and teachers she supports. She always goes above and beyond in everything she does and does it with a smile on her face. In the classroom, you will find Tia supporting all students, holding them accountable, scaffolding to help them succeed, and celebrating their successes. Tia's dedication to her students is evident in the way her students respond to her and are willing to meet her high expectations. The kids she works with cannot help but want to please her, and by the end of the year, they have grown and accomplished so many things. She has a true heart for students, and it shines through in everything she does each day. We are so incredibly blessed to have Tia working beside us at Pisgah, and her pirate family is so proud of everything she accomplishes each year. Ridgeview Middle, Kelly Ingram. Kelly Ingram first came to Ridgeview Middle School 5 years ago to serve as the cafeteria monitor. She was exceptional at building relationships with students and holding them accountable. She did not hesitate to take initiative to suggest or make changes in the cafeteria procedures to create a more efficient, safe, and pleasant space for students to have lunch. The next year, she transferred to be one of our education assistants, and every inclusion teacher was thrilled to have her support in the room. She's professional and positive, actively supporting students in their learning, expecting them to be the best they can be. She not only inspires students to want to be better, but her peers as well. We are blessed to have Kelly Ingram as part of our Cowboy community. Ringgold Elementary, Vera Hyde. Ms. Hyde has given 23 years of dedicated service to our students in school. She has worked as an educational assistant for students with special needs in both CDC and our developmental pre-K settings. She has a tender heart for children with special needs and a passion to help them find success. She can often be found smiling and laughing with children as she works with them, reads with them, or teaches them to create a new craft. She builds positive relationships with students, parents, and coworkers. Ms. Hyde is full of Ringgold spirit and positive energy that helps maintain a great learning and working environment. She's an encourager, motivator, and cheerleader for both children and coworkers. At Rossview Elementary, Stacy Fitting. Stacy Fitting is a positive ray of sunshine at Rossview Elementary. She has the innate ability to make others feel valued, inspired, as she brightens their day with her smile. Attentive and warm, caring service. Stacy's dedication, hard work, and service to Rossview and CMCSS is outstanding. Rossview High, Courtney Boykins. Courtney Boykins is a truly amazing human being and a tremendous asset to the Rossview High School community. He consistently demonstrates a superior work ethic, a deep sense of ownership and responsibility, a commitment to excellence, and ability to think critically and solve problems, a spirit for innovation and creativity, and a true sense of care and love for the entire Rossview community. Courtney is always positive, encouraging, empathetic, and energetic. He brightens everyone's day and is loved by our teachers and students. We appreciate everything that Courtney does for our students and the absolutely wonderful person he is. Rossview Middle, Jennifer McGettigan. Miss McGettigan is very special to her colleagues and students at Rossview Middle School. Her dedication and kind heart are apparent in every interaction with students and staff. She serves inclusion students in 6th and 7th grade, assists with bus duty for the CDC students, and maintains positive, caring relationships with many of our students. She checks in with students receiving behavior support during her lunchtime daily and often helps them work through challenging emotions. Everyone always loves working with her, and she can easily fulfill any role in our building. She loves her job and she loves working in middle school. This is evident every day in her work. She's truly a shining light, especially on difficult days, and this makes everyone that she encounters a little better than they were before. Sango Elementary, Ashley Lee. Miss Ashley Lee serves the students and teachers of Sango on many levels. She greets students daily as they grab breakfast or a lunch tray. Miss Lee is always willing to come in early and stay late when she is needed to cover classrooms without substitutes. She does so much more than cover. She takes the teacher's plans and implements them effectively, which helps us avoid a lost day of instruction. She never knows from one day to the next where she will be, but takes it in stride with a positive attitude and smile. Sango is so very blessed to have an employee like Miss Lee who has a heart for students and doing whatever it takes to help our students. And from our Spanish immersion program at Barksdale, we have Iris Ramirez Celeste. Senora Ramirez is hardworking and dedicated to her Spanish immersion students. She has a smile that will brighten anyone's day and maintains a positive demeanor with everyone that she encounters. Her cup flows with patience and seeks to help our students learn and love the Spanish language in any way needed. St. Bethlehem Elementary, Jacqueline Mancuso. Jackie has so many strengths, but the first one that comes to mind is her ability to build meaningful relationships with students. Jackie has the innate ability to calm a troubled student, laugh with our students, and give them confidence they need to be successful behaviorally and academically. She's always positive, kind, professional, and is well respected among her peers. She's a lunchroom monitor, bus monitor, tutor, friend, schedule maker, bulletin board maker, hand holder, office worker, mentor, problem solver, volunteer, and overall friend to students and staff alike. While she is humble, Jackie is confident in her abilities to make a difference daily. Be sure to check out her beautiful manicure. It is always a special treat to be the student that Miss Jackie chooses to make a request for the color and design on her impeccably beautiful fingernails. And with our substitute program, Larita Horton. Larita is authentically kind and caring. She has a drive and willingness to help students reach their goals regardless of socioeconomic status. She communicates well and is always available and ready to work often. Her flexibility and dependability personify the substitute teacher training that all substitutes are required to take. Larita's flexibility and hard work bring a positive solution to a great need in our district to have excellent substitute instructors. And from West Creek Elementary, we have Darlene Ransom. Miss Ransom has worked in West Creek Elementary since the building opened and has been with CMCSS for 20 years. Miss Ransom works hard every day to build strong relationships, not only with her peers, but also with our students. She's a leader with our other educational assistants, taking the time this year in particular to mentor new employees. Miss Ransom often works behind the scenes, but her presence is always appreciated. She leads by example with a positive attitude every day. She always has a smile on her face, whether she's helping a teacher or working with students. This is her final year working in the school district. We are thrilled to have had the privilege of working with her at West Creek Elementary. And from West Creek High, Jamie Collins. Jamie Collins is dedicated to helping our students and works hard to ensure they receive the support they need to succeed. She remains positive and is always willing to help our team in whatever is needed. Ms. Collins represents West Creek in the excellence and determination she displays in the classroom and during after-school activities. You will always find Ms. Collins helping our students. They know they can count on her. West Creek High School is a better place because of her. Thank you, Ms. Collins. And from West Creek Middle, Loretta Rife. Miss Loretta Rife has always taken every effort to help others and support our students. In everything she does, she puts time, effort, and care into her work. She wants our students and staff to feel as if our school is a second home and builds relationships with others to make our school feel like family. Miss Loretta always lends a helping hand. She's a team player and community builder. We are so thankful and appreciative of all the effort and work that Miss Loretta has given our students and staff here at West Creek Middle. From Woodlawn Elementary is Lori Baldwin. Miss Baldwin demonstrates dedication to her job, our school, and the district by being an active employee year after year. Not only does she do her daily job as a special education assistant, but also participates in district activities that are held throughout the school year. When working as a special education assistant, she takes her job seriously, always wanting to do what is best for our students. She's a team player, willing to jump in wherever she may be needed at any time. She displays a positive attitude no matter what she is asked to do and does it with a smile on her face. And at this time, I would like to invite Robin back up to present the top 5.
All right, let's give everybody one more big round of applause. So as I call the top 5 up, we're gonna play a quick video where Dr. Huff was able to go surprise them last week. The top 5 know who they are, but the top 1 does not know who they are, so that's the surprise today. As I call your name, you will see your name on a very fancy piece of scrap paper on the table. Behind the box, make sure you're standing at the box with your name, because they're numbered on purpose. Box number 1 is Mark Robinson, which I know he's not with us, so would you mind standing for him? Thank you. Donna Mahoney is box number 2. Dorothy Hall is box number 3. Leanne Gullett is box number 4. And Brian Hampton is box number 5. Okay, everybody standing, see their name? Okay. On the count, down from 3, I had to make sure I did that right. You will all open them at the same time. 4 boxes have white crinkle paper in the bottom. There's one that has green. The one with green is the $500 gift card winner from Clarksville Fencing. Thank you again, Lori. The other 4 each win a $100 gift card courtesy of the foundation. So, on the count of 3, open up. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Leanne, on being named the top classified employee of the year. Thank you, each and every one of you, like Lori said earlier, for everything you do. Y'all's support is invaluable, especially the last couple of years. I know it's been tough on everyone, educators and support staff alike. So thank you again on behalf of the foundation for everything you do. Angela, would you like to come make a few closing remarks, and then we can all take pictures? We'll have time to do some photo ops if you'd like to. Yes, you can keep
Can we keep the box? Congratulations to all of our classified employees of the year. Thank you so much. To our top 5, thank you for being recognized as top 5, and then our number 1 person over there from Burt Elementary. So thank you very much, and just everyone. We just appreciate your work and your service. And we couldn't do this job without you. And Robin's right. We've had a couple of years that have been kind of challenging for all of us. And so we couldn't do this without you. So thank you again.